What's up, guys? Your boy DarkSkin. We are back with another Epic 7 video, and today we're actually going to be talking about the best, the best role. I don't necessarily want to say reroll, but I mean best role slash reroll or whatever you want to call it that you can get starting out on this game, in my opinion. Because a lot of people have been asking me, a lot of people have been starting, a lot of people have been getting into the game and everything for this anniversary. So, starting out, right? If you go here, let's go to my hero. I feel like the best unit for you to start with is Vildred. Now, the reason why I say Vildred is because if you go look at his ability, rapidly attacks 2 enemies, so he automatically does not AoE necessarily, but 2 enemies with Sword Storm. Damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's speed. Alright? Now, some units do have 2 specials, but some units have a special and a passive. One of those being Sez. I like Sez. Sez has a passive. But anyways, back to Vildred. Anyways, with Vildred, his passive increases attack of the caster for 2 turns and attacks all enemies 1 more time when the enemy is defeated by sweep or blade ascent. Increases combat readiness of the caster by 20% when an enemy is defeated. So, pretty much, if you kill somebody with this, he's going to attack again. And then if you kill him again, he's going to attack again. Meanwhile, he's increasing his attack every time he kills an enemy. Or if you kill somebody with this, which this is AoE. So, pretty much what he's called a cleaver or a farmer, if you would, so to speak. What that means is he's going to be like your main unit that you use to just fast farm PvE content. Like story mode, stuff like that, right? So, I think he's a really good unit when it comes to this. I feel like he's one of the best units, if not the best unit when it comes to this. I think that you should start with Vildred. Now, obviously you want to get Vildred and then maybe a healer. Now, there are a couple healers in the game, but I'm going to give you one specifically to look out for. There is a healer named Angelica, right? And Angelica is supposed to be the best healer in the game. She's like a 4-star unit, but Angelica is really hard to pull. So I'm going to give you guys a better choice. If you guys look right here, Montmorency. Montmorency is a 3-star healer, and she's not that worse than Angelica. Also, once you level her up to level 5 and specialty change her, she becomes one of the better healers in the game. So I feel like what you should do is you should definitely try to roll or re-roll or whatever you got to do. 1-4 summon, 1-10 summon, whatever the case may be. Vildred. You should look for Vildred. Once you get into the game or whatever the case may be, you're probably going to do a couple summons. It's probably going to happen. You want to try to get Montmorency. Now, obviously, it's not guaranteed or anything like that. But if you do get Montmorency, Montmorency and Vildred will carry you all the way through the story mode and into some of the mid-game content. They are very good for you. Now, I was lucky to get Sez. Sez is also a farmer. If he gets a unit under 50% HP, he attacks again with an AoE, so he's kind of a farmer or whatever. But I think Vildred is better. Anyways, but yeah, so, and I actually pulled Vildred off of one of the anniversary summons this week, which is pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, you guys want to go for Vildred and then into Montmorency if you can. Now, another healer that's not so good, but still kind of gets the job done, you can look for, where is it at? Aether. Aether isn't a crazy healer, but it's a healer nonetheless. Decrease enemy speed, recovers an ally's health with water energy while dispelling 2 debuffs before increasing caster's combat readiness. Amount recovered is proportional to the target's max health and the caster's attack. So, yeah, I mean, you can look for Aether if you find him or whatever the case may be. Aether is also a free unit. Now, if let's say you get Vildred, you don't have a healer, right? If you go to the connections, Aether is actually right here. You clear 1-2 and you get Aether. So you can get Aether for free. So yeah, what you can do is re-roll for Vildred or get Vildred. Play the game till 1-2. Once you go to 1-2, you'll get Aether. And Aether will carry you for a little bit, probably a couple chapters or whatever the case. But then you want to summon a little bit, try to get Montmorency. Once you get Montmorency, take Aether out. That's how you're going to progress. They will carry you through a large majority. Well, they'll carry you through all of story. I haven't taken Montmorency off my team yet. Montmorency and Sans have been on every team. The only team that Montmorency isn't on, and that's because I just made it, is my PvP team, which my PvP team isn't like completely. Oh, ooh, okay. Anyway, my PvP team isn't like crazy good or whatever, but it's not there. But this is the PvP team I'm working on, so to speak, right? This is gonna be my main team. I just put Crimson Armin in, so that's why she's not leveled. But this is gonna be my PvP team. So Lots, Dizzy, Says, Ruzid. I just took Montmorency out of my PvP team. So, but anyways, I've used her so much. If you look at her friendship level, I'm pretty sure it's like a 9. I've used her so much. Like, look, 9. I've used her since I started the game. So, yeah. Definitely try to reroll for Vildred if you care to reroll. I know some people don't want to reroll, they don't care. But if you care to, reroll for Vildred, look for Montmorency. I mean, if you pull Angelica, fine. But if you don't, look for Montmorency. Use Aether until you get a healer. That's pretty much how you start the game. That's pretty much how you can have a pretty good start into it. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. That being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.